Hello and welcome to Fern's Gun and Gun Build Showcase. Today we'll be looking at my personal favorite build, Natori Kasane. This loadout truly symbolizes the concept of aggro in Gun and Gun, dealing consistent damage while setting up for a massive burn combo to finish off your opponent as fast as possible. As most aggro builds tend to be, this loadout is relatively easy to learn, but the large suite of choices and nuance make this a very interesting build to master. Our gunner of choice here is Natori. She boasts the largest hand size in the game and an amazingly effective skill called the Big Idea. This will allow us to grab cards from our voltage or a discard in order to create one high power turn later in the game. Her gunner ability will be relevant later in the video, but most notably Natori almost always goes last. While having the first turn advantage is powerful in Gun and Gun, even more so with an aggro build, Natori's resource benefits tend to outweigh that rather glaring fault. The primary gun for our build is Kasane, a light gun that specializes in hurting both players. Due to Natori's high hand size, fully loading Kasane each turn becomes less of a challenge and more of an opportunity. Combine that with the extra 1 damage when Kasane is fully loaded, and you have a consistent 7 or more damage each turn. Kasane's main draw is in its action cards. Sneak Attack is our main source of extra damage, allowing us to reuse it multiple times over a single turn, with cards like Vigor and the Big Idea. The Last Stand also helps us stay alive while we're killing ourselves. Our game plan is fairly simple, dealing as much damage every turn by loading and firing Kasane. Dig through Kasane's deck for our key action cards, and land a big turn with the Big Idea to finish the opponent off. When all works well, we can effectively use the Big Idea by turn 3, usually killing the opponent. I have done this by turn 2 sometimes, but that generally doesn't happen and requires a lot of luck and a lot of help from your opponent. Datara has a large selection of useful cards, which is why it's my favorite choice for our second gun. This gun specializes in control tools, allowing us to interrupt our opponent's plan and pave way for our big turn. Datara is generally a good deck to draw from on turn 1, because its disruption tools allow us to prevent any disruption from the opponent on turn 2 or 3. Notable cards from Datara are Clear View, which forces our opponent to discard a card every time they are dealt damage. Because Kasane's hard recoil triggers Natori's passive at 3 bullets, Clear View with only a Kasane shot causes them to discard twice. Sneak Attack also is an extra card-for-card discard during that turn, which can help remove tools from your opponent, especially if they have a smaller hand size than you do. Datara's special bullets also give some rather useful control measures, allowing you to mitigate potential responses from your opponent. Enra is my second choice for this build, and it's mainly for the mirror matchup. Not only does Enra guarantee the lowest weight combination, and therefore contention for first turn against other Natoris, Paralysis Bullet functionally neuters our combo for an entire turn, meaning that Enra is most effective at disrupting the Big Idea setups. Enra provides both faster damage output than Datara, and a different style of preventative measure, but overall I think it lacks compared to Datara against any other gunner or any other setup. In total, this build has a singular focus. Kill your opponent as fast as possible and try to prevent them from doing anything to stop you. Its main weaknesses are its focus on action cards and overall fragility. If you get interrupted, it may be hard to reach your breakpoints and combo off. If you are too aggressive with your life total, you may find yourself dying before you can do anything. So next, I'll leave you with a list of problem cards for this build so you can work out how to counter it and how it plays around each of these pieces. Thanks for watching this month's Gun and Gun build. If you would like me to go over a specific build next month, leave an idea in the comments. Since builds are formed of 3 pieces, give 2 or 3 pieces. If you only give 2, I'll fill out the last one for you and work through some potential ideas for that slot. I'll come through and pick one for the next time. Bry Guy Fern, signing out.